So you need WeChat. WeChat is the app if you want to survive in China, because you do everything through WeChat, from messaging to paying for stuff. And WeChat has a limitation. It obviously wants a phone number to register you, and you need a SIM card issued by a carrier serving mainland China. And if you want to pay using WeChat, you will also need an account in a Chinese bank. And having a Chinese SIM card is, funny enough, the easiest way to get a WeChat account. If you don't live in mainland China, you probably need WeChat to do some business in China, most probably to talk to your suppliers, for example. And in this case, the easiest way for you to get WeChat is to ask them, and by them I mean the people in China you want to talk to, with any shipment method possible, send you a Chinese carrier SIM card so you can insert it into a phone and use the number to register in WeChat. However, if that is not an option, there is a way to get WeChat on an international number, that means not from China. However, you will need someone in China with a phone number from Chinese carrier who is already on WeChat, and this person will basically introduce you to WeChat community. Something like joining a club. So to do that, you will need to register in WeChat. The usual way, you enter your international phone number, it will send you a code, you will enter the code, you will pass capture, you will set up a password, the usual stuff. However, after that, WeChat will show you an instruction what you need to do to have your account verified. Basically, you need to somehow contact someone in China who has a WeChat account. This account has to be in good standing. I think it should also have a banking account linked to it, which is the norm in China, you shouldn't worry about that. And this Chinese account should not have been used to introduce anyone else in the past 6 months. And there are also two options. The person in China can follow WeChat menu and enter your number to verify you, or you can send him or her a screenshot of QR code, which he or she will scan in active WeChat to verify you. I decided to follow this route, so I screen captured this QR code, sent it to my friend in China, who also thankfully happens to use WhatsApp as well. So I sent this picture of this QR code over WhatsApp to this person. However, unfortunately, when my friend tried to scan this QR code in the WeChat app, there was an error. Error while submitting information, try again. It took me quite a while to figure out what the problem was, and then I remembered that at some point I couldn't enter a venue which used QR codes as an electronic ticket because the browser on my phone was in dark mode. Since I use Dark Reader extension for my browser on my phone, and this extension inverts colors. Basically, it makes bright colors look dark and vice versa. Dark colors are looking bright. And since this is a QR code, a mesh of black and white dots, inverting those colors made them completely unreadable by the app. So I had to turn off this extension, make a new screenshot without the dark theme and dark mode, and send the new QR code to my friend in China, and this time around it worked perfectly. After my friend verified my account, I was able to log in, where you need to accept terms and conditions, provide your birth date. I obviously provided a fake one, and then the app asked access to my address book, and I was silly enough to actually allow that. So when I first launched WeChat, all contacts in my address book whose number was registered in WeChat, including from my country, appeared as my contacts in WeChat. However, thankfully, unlike WhatsApp or unlike Telegram, WeChat does not send them a message that I am now on WeChat. So it was safe to do since they were not notified that I'm actually on WeChat. So this is how you get your WeChat account on an international number. And WeChat is a very strange app. For example, it has a very interesting way of transferring your data from one phone to another. Unlike WhatsApp, it doesn't make automatic backups to the cloud, which you can download when you install WhatsApp on the same number but on a different phone. Unlike Telegram, it doesn't store everything in the cloud, so you don't have to bother with any of that when switching your phone or using the same Telegram account on several devices. WeChat only keeps data on your phone, so when you switch your phone, you must make sure not to delete WeChat on the old one until you transfer everything to your new phone. And there is a very interesting feature to do this. When you join two phones together using Wi-Fi directly and scanning a QR code on the new phone, so the data transfer will take the data from the old phone and transfer them to the new one. I may make a video on this someday. And also, even though I don't really use WeChat, I may send 1 or 2 messages a month to speak to my suppliers. However, in those 2 months that I have had it installed, it managed to download 2 gigabytes of data. So the space that WeChat occupies on my phone suddenly exploded by 2 gigabytes, even though I don't actually use the app. And I will definitely make the video how to clear that up.
I am the god of YouTube!
Like, subscribe, jingle bells.